Alright guys, what's up? This is like my third time doing this voiceover, I think. I did it twice yesterday. It didn't work either time, so I couldn't be asked how to come back to it later. But yeah, so this is War 8, I think. Yeah, War 8. Souls matched MLA and FaZe matched Meat. Soul played shit this war. We've lost like around 15-ish deaths, I think. There's that. I think FaZe should beat Meat. We're currently up on deaths, but we've died a lot in these last few fights, so it's definitely still possible that we lose. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. On the ult here, I'm gonna take 8 fights this war. We're starting off on path 7. That wasn't actually supposed to be my path, so sorry Eggsy, for stealing it from you. I misread the plan because I'm smart, but yeah, I mean, these are just 2 Viv food fights anyways, so very chill. And this is gonna be the first Node 16 man thing, because I'm taking him on the main as well. So yeah, just really it's Viv with suicides. SP2 gets my SP1, they're gonna die. So yeah, beta special, go in, and he's just gonna die. So there's first 2 fights, pretty chill. Next we're gonna fight this Gentle, rank 5A2 Gentle. He's on Fisticuffs nodes. That's 24 onslaught. I do have suicides on. Yeah, my plan for this fight was to just throw specials into the block, so I don't have to deal with the charges. But you're gonna see I'm gonna just throw one normally, and it's gonna bite me in the ass. So yeah, also got to be mindful of recoil damage, but I didn't actually realize that I wouldn't have to deal with just the actual damage from the suicides because of Fisticuffs. That was kind of nice. I definitely, if I didn't have another Viv fight after this, I would have taken him off here, but yeah. So basically just building up. I don't know, just playing chill, trying to get his stuff off. See, I blocked that one hit of the SP1 for the heavy counter, and we got double resisted, and it also did a lot of damage, to be honest. So, and then here, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I threw that just at him. Definitely should have thrown that in the block. We're a bit low here, but it's alright. He's almost halfway down already. Just gonna throw it into his block, and he's gonna tick down. So, yeah. Not a great fight from me there, but it ended up being okay. This fight, on the other hand, this one was pretty clean, I think. This is only a rank 4 A1, so I definitely could have taken off suicides. But yeah, I don't know, I've grown accustomed to Viv with suicides. I've used her every war this season, and it's been great, honestly. She's very good with suicides. She's very, very quick. So yeah, this fight really just, you have to be careful with the Conflictor and his power gain, and also careful of getting hit. And sometimes I run an invul if I have extra and just eat the SP2, because normally he'll only throw 1. But this fight, I think he throws 2, which is, whatever. Yeah, we're back to our SP1. I didn't want to bait this, but I let down my block for a millisecond, and he does throw it. So, but we phase it, another SP1, it's no problem. I don't think it gets much cleaner than that. But this fight, on the other hand, this is bad. My phone, I think you can see it a little bit on the recording, but I start lagging in this fight a lot for some reason. And in the next fight a little bit as well. But so my plan here was basically just block the special attacks, so I didn't give her MD. And then yeah, just try and ramp my onslaught as normal. But I'm going to do something stupid for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe I'm like disoriented by lag or whatever, but eventually here I'm just gonna do something stupid. So we're just blocking it. It is aggression prowess, so they do more damage. Oh, right there, yeah. I get like crit 4 times because I just walk up to her. Yes, I did get walk up lighted, but I shouldn't have just been standing there. That's totally my fault. But yeah, now we're low. And you know, she's I think a special one does about 5%-ish into my block. But yeah, so we get this going. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do like a crazy amount of damage. It doesn't kill her by doing 76,000 a tick against Gentle. I don't know why that hit so hard. But yeah, we just get to an SP1. It was okay. I was a bit thrown off by the lag that fight, I think. But we end up just sticking it out. Next, we have an interesting fight. We have Onslaught versus Zola on 45 here. I had Thanos on the team. I brought him to take 47 Shocker. I probably could have used him for this fight if I wanted to, but this fight was actually pretty fun, in my opinion. I was trying to bait a special out. Obviously, Cold Snap ramps you, and then you're immune to bleed damage. So, or you heal off it, I guess. So yeah, just gonna be a lot of heavying specials. Yeah, some of our things do fall off. I don't think we get like great RNG here with the cold snaps. Like, you ideally want to have one on you pretty much as you can, just to like, keep getting neuros on him. But the nice thing about these like debuff matchups is that really you should only need maybe one SP1 like on this node. But if you like fight 43, for instance, which is Shock Incinerate, you don't even need one because you just get yourself ramped. That one's a little bit annoying. He resists my first hit, so I don't get the pause. But it's all good. We get our neuros back. Now we're just making our way to SP2. Just slow playing it. Really only threat in this fight is if you give Zola like 3 bars of power, because obviously class advantage, it'll not only hit hard, but his SP3 just full heals him for whatever reason. So yeah, not really sure what happened there, but I saw Conflictor was off, so I decided to just throw it, and yeah, he's pretty much dead. I don't know if Onslaught's like the best counter there, but it works perfectly fine. Pretty chill. Next, this fight didn't really go that great. So basically, this was just like a Thanos nuke. He has the counter punch, which puts panic, so you ignore all falters. And then you're going to see there, I think that's the reason why this fight went so slow, is because he threw that into my hard block, the SP1. And because now he has charges, so I'm just going to have to eat a hit if I want to use counter punch. And then obviously my armor break falls off. So that's going to just nerf my damage a ton. But still, there's like not really anything too bad in this fight. Lots of healing from Tactic as well as Falter. And, I mean, yeah, Tactic nerfs our damage. Falter, we don't really have to worry about, but still pretty fine regardless. you see he's going down. But if this went like good, and you know he wasn't throwing those special ones, this is easily like a sub-minute full health finish fight for sure, even with the tactics. So it's okay. It's gonna take a little bit longer. You know, time is definitely not our problem this war. Like 13, 14 deaths again. So yeah. I think he's gonna auto block like there. Like, I'm hard blocking, man. Why are you throwing that? But yeah, he's gonna auto block. It's whatever. I mean, the SP2 pushed him all the way back, so definitely no risk of getting hit there. And lastly, this 49 Kindred with Onslaught. It's my first time taking it, I think, with Onslaught, so there's that. It's rank 5A1. I do throw on a PS1 here. Basically just start with the pause and SP1, start building up the neuros. There's really only two like major things you have to manage here, which is like the charges from Kindred, as well as keeping your debuffs paused. So like here I'm trying to bait a special. He doesn't want to throw it, so I just end up baiting a heavy. Yeah, so that hits me. It puts me into Nightmare Outbreak already, because he was being a little stingy earlier. Just fine. I decided to just throw it. Maybe I should have held off for a second, but it's not the biggest of deals. Maybe I should have heavied right there, but I didn't really want to risk getting my heavy resisted, because I felt like it happened a bunch this war already. And then that's kind of where I made a mistake right there, because this last few like 30 seconds maybe of the fight, it's gonna get pretty weird, because I threw that SP1 early, so my degens fell off. It's not like a big deal because we're already out of his Nightmare Outbreak, so I'm just gonna throw this. And the reason I didn't go to SP2 there was because if I did that and he went to 5%, I would have been trapped in the thing. So I didn't really want to, you know, I don't know if he would have put me in Nightmare Outbreak, because he didn't have that many charges. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's around 30 though, so I don't think he would have, but I just rather stay out of the route until I have a special. So yeah, it goes fine. Lose some health, it's whatever. Alright, that was the alt. Now we're on the main here. Starting off on path 7. We're on abs duty as per usual. This fight was fine. You know, I haven't fought Bong on here yet, but I mean, it's a Bong. I'd definitely just, I don't know if I forgot about the reversal or I don't care about it. I'll leave that up to your imagination, but not really much to this fight. I'm trying to bait a heavy. He doesn't want to throw it. Finally gets one. That happens again. It's pretty funny, man. I like Bong. He's a cool champ. I just wish, like, man, there's some champs I want to rank 5, but, like, I can't really, I don't know. I can't really do that because my defense is really weak. I mean, I only have 4 rank 5s because I don't spend. But if I had, like, the resources, Bong is definitely someone that I'd want to take up for sure. We get some nice crits there after the SP3. And yeah, we're just kind of getting them down. I mean, I definitely should have went for a light intercept in the corner there and then relic heavied instead of whatever I just did, but whatever. Alright, so for this war I only had 1 invul boost. I was a bit nervous for this fight and the next. Next we're taking 26 Solvark with D Thanos. I was a bit nervous for that one for sure. That was definitely the one I was most worried about. And I was worried about this one as well until someone showed me a video and it looked fine. Definitely not as good as Viv, but still quite fine. I wanted here to go for a heavy into my SP2, but I don't know. I had a feeling I might get pushed to SP3, and it doesn't really matter. Nice thing with abs is that he reduces that unstoppable, so you can go for your light counters, which is pretty nice. He does a lot of damage in magma form, but you will take block damage if you block a ton, because Man-Thing's basics are physical. But it's really the only way you get around the node here because of the added physical resistance. So, but yeah, drop the SP2. Bait that out, refine, get close enough for the punish. GG's. So yeah, pretty clean fight there. This fight, I didn't play the best, and this is also Chaos Defender. That's kind of funny. Chaos is the leader of Meat, but he's also in my battle group, so probably pretty funny for him to be taking his own defenders. But yeah, I don't play great this fight. I don't think. I think I miss a couple dexes, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I have the tactic healing me the whole time, so it's not like, I think I do come out full HP. It's just kind of like a slowish fight. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go read up on Thanos' kit after this and see, because I noticed that my armor shatter just falls off a lot. So I'm gonna see if maybe there's a different way I could play to prevent that. Be smarter with my charges or something. But yeah, I mean, this is really the reason I was nervous for this fight going into it, was because of the intensifies plus the power gain plus his energize. It seems like a pretty daunting placement, but in totality it's not that bad, because you can like minimize it by just doing alternating combos, and then as well as using your heavies to take off his armor so he doesn't get like any energize. Yeah, so he's going down. My damage is definitely kind of ass now because I don't have the armor shatter, but it's whatever. We were like, I think we were around 60-0 at this time, and they were at like 90-6. Though we have managed to make it close. I believe it's like 11-8 right now. But yeah, so he's going down. Pretty long fight, to be honest. I probably could have done something better for sure here. But yeah, we get a crit and he falls just over 2 minutes. Alright, next we got this Punisher. It's Chaos Defender as well. When I saw this on the plane, I was a bit skeptical, but and after thinking about it, it was a chill fight, and it was, honestly. Basically, just bait SP1s, don't hit into one eye open. He's got a very easy heavy counter, just one dash back and then heavy. And yeah, man, that's basically the fight. He will crit you through the block, but with your refine, you stay around 89% the entire fight. So yeah, not bad. Gonna refine, knock him down, and those bursts are hitting. I've been having fun with abs this season, not gonna lie. I didn't really love him before this, but he's been pretty fun to play. I think I've gotten a lot better with him as well. But yeah, you just gotta punch through his indestructible phases. There's really not much to this fight. It's very like clear cut and simple, what you need to do. So just gonna take him down to his last phase here. And yeah, basically just punch him. Maybe I should just comboed into SP1 there. Probably should have done that, but bait one last special to combo the guy anyways. So remember that invul boost. Yeah, I didn't end up using it at all, actually. I decided to finally try this null without one, since it looked like we had a big lead. And this fight went, besides right here, I'm stupid and slow, so all my light intercepts I miss. But so yeah, I just give him enough power, then that was a nice dex right there. That was pretty good timing. So we bait that. I decided to just throw this into his thing. And then we get 4 crits right there. I think that's what really made this fight go well. Quadruple quit. Whoa. Quit. Quadruple crit. Sorry. It was very nice. So yeah, I'm great at English. But yeah, so spading this, he doesn't want to throw it, of course. Or he's probably just going to refine and light heavy, and he's dead. So yeah, pretty solid war. But yeah, hopefully we clutch up in Faye. But yeah, we've lost in Soul. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.